I can see it now. Yeah, you can see it. I'm sure there's a lot on this, but I don't know how to get it on. That's mental.
So the original engine was a V6. It was a 2.8 liter PRV. It was a Renault, Volvo, Peugeot, joint effort, and they were pretty underpowered. So this one is 5.7 liters, and it's
5.7.
quite a bit more. It's
It goes, does it?
What was it? You went from 98 horsepower to 300 and something?
350. Yeah. So yeah, it was a. I mean, it's a full restoration though. I mean, I couldn't afford to have anyone else do it, so I had to do everything myself. But
So you did the restoration yourself, didn't you?
yeah, every bit. Well, for the most part. I mean, I had someone redo the seats, for instance, but otherwise, I mean, everything else I replaced. All the stainless steel work, the brushing, I did that myself. Is this mic does? I don't know.
Hey, that's a bit better.
A little better, but
That's pretty mean. I've got a Subaru Impreza, but
oh yeah,
I can't get one of them. It's too expensive. You just can't get them. It's so rare. It's so expensive.
They're tough to come by. I know a lot of people that have DeLoreans, and for the most part, all of them seek out a DeLorean. They know that they want one and they go and find it. But really, my family kind of fell into this one. My parents live up in Ohio, about 1,000 miles north, and when they built their house in 1985, the neighbor that was building at the same time owned this car, and they had it parked in their garage under a tarp since the mid 80s, and it never ran. And it wasn't until 2000 that my dad was over there and even asked him what car was under the tarp, because we never even knew. And he was kind of like, oh, it's this damn DeLorean, and we haven't had it running in a decade, and so I think my dad got enough drinks into him that he convinced him to take an offer on it, and so they towed it across the street with my dad's truck on flat tires, and it was quite the project for quite a few years. A couple of years before it even got running, and then little by little. So
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
thanks.
You just don't see them, honestly.
You gotta turn it. You gotta turn it over for it.
Yeah, fire it up. You got a bucket? You got a bucket I can draw in or anything?
Yeah, no other DeLorean sounds like this one does.
Oh, I put him over here, Nick.
Yeah, I might need a draw bucket, I think. Just strap it to my chin and let me draw.
Yeah, these are yours.
Yeah, we saw it out on the road on the weekend. It's called Baby.
Definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely hit the 88 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
In first.
Not a problem.
That's nuts. That is nuts.
You guys live around here, or
Now with some
Visiting,
UK,
or-
we just
Yeah,
on
just visiting,
holiday. Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, a few about 10, 15 doors down there, you see. But, yeah, I drifted past a couple of nights ago, and Dad said, "That's the DeLorean parked there." I was like, "Yeah." I looked in I've just seen the lights behind me. Just you know the front end
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
sea one, and I'm mad about it. And I was like, "But he is as well." And then every other night it was like, "It's not here, not here, not." And this night we see a garage open, so it was like, "We got to come back."
It still surprises me to see him. It's really rare. 2 weeks ago, her parents were visiting in town, and we were driving out of the complex. And right before we turned onto the road, we were riding in her parents' car, and she kind of looked over and she was like, "Oh, did you see there was a DeLorean over there?" And I was like, "You're crazy! No way! Like that doesn't just happen." It's like it's a Pontiac Fiero that's
So that looks
silver or
similar.
something. It just
That's
looks
right,
similar.
yeah.
It's like there's no way.
I see
Sure
a
enough, we came
the
back
t-shirt
in.
goes
Oh,
with it. So
yeah.
yeah, I just noticed that t-shirt. Yeah, I haven't seen one of those.
But yeah, sure enough, we came back from dinner and looked over, and there was a DeLorean sitting there. And even me, I see one every day, and I'm still like, oh my god, it's a DeLorean! Like, you guys see this? There's a DeLorean over there. So I drove over and I talked to the guy for a little bit, and we talked about some stuff, got his information. So hopefully, if there's any car shows in the area, we'll meet up and stuff. But that was like the first other DeLorean owner I've met since moving down here. We moved down here about 3 months ago. So
Do you take it to any car shows?
I've taken it to 2 down here so far, and then there's the celebration. The town over by Disney has a really big exotic car show every year in April, and they've got, it's Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Bugattis, and Panteras, and all Lotus cars, and there's usually a pretty significant DeLorean showing there, but otherwise, I'm always looking for a car show. I have no qualms with taking it out. I try to drive it as much as I can.
Yeah, you should really.
You do. I know. So many people that just baby the cars, and I guess on the one hand I understand because I know a lot of people that pay a lot of money to have a really nice DeLorean.